So now that you've viewed all of the materials for the Big Six, we're going to go ahead and wrap up our lesson today. So again, my name is Colin Stevenson, and I'm the librarian here. And our purpose, again, was to help you learn to independently navigate information resources to help you be more successful. So if you feel more ready to create a research plan, even if it's just a little bit more than before, then we're well on our way to achieving that purpose. So you should have seen that this was linked for you on Space. This resource is going to help you sort of practice the Big Six in an easy way, right? There's a lot more detail and information to the Big Six, but after you get more comfortable with it, this should hopefully be a great way to just refresh yourself. And remember that if you get stuck on any of these steps and you aren't sure how to do it, then you can always click right there on the title for each step, and you'll be taken to a link that is going to help you be more successful at that step. So let's walk through those steps again. Step one is task definition. You're trying to identify what exactly it is you need to know. Is it for a certain class? Do you have a specific topic? Knowing those things is going to quickly streamline the process of doing research. And then for that class or topic, what kind of information do you need? Because information comes in so many different shapes and sizes, you should be able to determine, do you need something that's data and statistics like numbers? Or you need something that has more words and writings that you could blend into your ideas. Or another way to look at it is, do you need like research, like that's scientific, or like news articles or facts or opinions? So walk through that process first to start narrowing down what you need. Step two is looking at your information seeking strategies. Where can you go to find the information for your needs? So a good way to start is with our library databases, which are going to connect you with a lot of different kinds of sources that might work, as well as other online sources such as Google Scholar. Or if you are doing news, there are plenty of news websites that post a lot of information. Start out by making a list of all the ones that might work for your needs. And then after you have that list complete, which of those sources are the best? Decide that, and then look at which one of them are more specific or more exact to your topic, and of course, if they provide the information you need based on what you decided in step one. For step three, you were looking at location and access. So for those best sources, what do they actually have to offer you? Open up those best sources and see what information there actually adds to your ideas. Start creating a list of all the information that you think might be useful, and make sure to track which articles and which sources were actually holding that information. For step four, we're actually going to start thinking about how we're going to use that information. Of all of that information, which one actually meets your needs? Pick the absolute best pieces of information from all of the work that you have done. For step five, you're going to start doing synthesis, or in other words, you're going to combine the information you found for your presentation or whatever your assignment is. You should be able to write or create a visual presentation or even a video over the information after you've gone through those four steps. Be thoughtful of how you organize that information to actually prove a point, and think about how you make your ideas convincing or interesting so that your audience is actually engaged with all of that wonderful learning that you've just done. And for your final step, and this one is important, it's evaluation. How can you improve your research process? As soon as you're sort of done putting together your last presentation or whatever it may be, you should really reflect on your research task. You need to think about what you did well so that you can repeat that next time. And also think about the places where you got stuck. You obviously found a solution for that problem. And so if you can keep a record of your solutions for those frequent problems, you might be able to avoid getting stuck and doing more things well in the future. So you will not only save time as you are working on your next research project, but you will also be creating a better final product. So in conclusion, the Big Six provides structure to the research process, which can be so overwhelming at first. If you follow each step, especially that final step 6, you're going to make your final product even better than it would have been. And with step 6, you'll make your next project even more successful. So give it a shot and start practicing the Big Six as your daily practice. Whenever you have a research task or whenever you have to learn something, even if it's something small, you may find that the Big Six helps you get through it faster with a better end product. And of course, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out and find out more. I'm always happy to help.